All right, we're back home. April 22nd, 2024. 4222024. I've been told it's a palinome for 9 more days. The numbers read the same forward and backward. So glad to be home. We've got, I don't want to shoot these videos, but I'm called to shoot these videos. It's a new time. Ever since the eclipse, all of us are either entering a new earth or leaving it, and I'm glad to participate. I'm glad you guys tuned back in. We're just really setting it up. It's kind of like when I first moved into this place. Everything is still new, and I'm so glad about that. It's fun to not know what the fuck you're doing and have everything new and fresh, where you're going. I mean, I still drive with the GPS in this neighborhood, and I've been here for 2.5 years. So today we're going to talk about the daily routine. Up at 4:45 this morning, drove for my morning commute, 45 minutes, worked out at LA Fitness, hit the steam, showered up, went to work, closed 186,000 in sales when I came back home, actually. And gonna do it all again tomorrow. I've got a steak, ribeye steak, sizzling, and the carbs today is a sweet potato. And I was so glad someone came to me for help in sobriety. I've got 11 years sober. Sobriety dates 2012, excuse me, September 12th. Birds flying around out here. It's a beautiful day. Oh man. And he asked me, what about, I've got my wife and my daughter and work, and I want to work out, and I want to get rid of this belly that he has. And I was just flattered that he came to me and asked me. And I sat there and listened, and I just sat there in it with him. I said, first of all, dude, you're doing fucking great, because I've seen you and I've seen him on his journey, and I'm so glad that he's in this with me now. So, what are we gonna do? God, family, sobriety, work, gym, fitness, diet. We just decided to come back and talk about where those stand for him. And it might not be the same spot of where they stand for you or for me. But I got the Lakers game on, and I know that when I hear this, and when you hear that voice telling you over and over again, man, I gotta make videos. I gotta help other people. I gotta go to meetings. I gotta help other people. I gotta teach other people how to sell like I sell and do what I do. After a while, it's gonna fade away, and I'm gonna miss that window. That happened with me with playing the saxophone. I still want to pick up that alto saxophone, and I haven't dusted it off for a while. And it's good to do what you love and have fun. I love golf. I love playing golf. It's what I do for fun. But you got to get serious at some point. I have to pursue that shit that scares the shit out of me, and face it and fail or succeed. You're not gonna die. I gotta fail or succeed, but I don't want to be laying around with my last days, if I'm fortunate enough to know that it's happening, I'm on my deathbed, and be like, man, I should have been a rapper. I should have, I would have, I could have. I should have been there for my daughter who's about to turn 14, instead of only working. I should have anything. I want to make a conscious decision and plan stuff. When I was smoking weed all day, every day for 20 years, we didn't plan shit. I didn't want to plan shit. I still have a hard time when my girl's like, hey, let's plan going to your godmother's house in May. 6 months from now, 6 months ago, we booked the flights. It's hard to get me to plan it, man. It's not fun, but I'm starting to learn there's a lot more to be said about going to bed early, waking up early, having a routine, and getting shit organized and accomplished, because there's no distraction that's going to keep me from accomplishing these goals. I didn't want to write things down in the notes and write lists, because I know if I write a list, I'm going to get that accomplished. So that's all I got today, guys. It's just another one of those planets aligning days that I have to make a video. I don't have a schedule for this yet, but I do know that Newthought's not going away, and it's happening anyways, so you may as well participate. Got a couple of good comments, and I'm gonna follow up on those, but right now it's just, if you hear that still small voice calling you to do something, there's a certain amount of window of time that you got to make sure and act on that. You can't just let it go by. And if you do, you're going to feel like shit. And if you smoke weed and you party and you drink, that's okay. But if you don't get your shit done, you're going to feel like shit. If you keep eating and you look and you say, fuck, I feel like shit. It's time to clean up that diet. It's time to clean up that partying. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying never ever do it, but I used up all my tickets to the circus already. So I'm not doing it. And I've been in every single place. Yacht party, 4 in the morning. Everybody's partying. Worst thing I did was drink a Red Bull. And some of the best times. But right now I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to hunker down. I'm going to make sure we work and play, but it's going to be 80%, 90% working. And then you guys get to watch me grow. Grin209 Instagram, it's about to be opened up and not private anymore. So I hope I can see you there and show you what we're doing. And more will be revealed. That's all I know, is more will be revealed. And at this point right now, you know, I just wanted to make sure and come and do this because I don't want to. And so I've got to. And whatever you don't want to fucking do, I want you to get out there and do it today. Do it tomorrow. Let me know how it feels. Don't die with your music in you. I don't want to die. And I want to be regretful of what I could have done and what I should have done. We've done that before. It's not a great feeling. So I love you guys. I'm looking forward to getting to know and meeting and all that comes with it in this little Newthought community. If you have questions, let me know, and I will get back to you. And tonight's going to be a pink. It's going to be a pink full moon tomorrow. You could look up why it's pink. And the Jupiter, everything aligning right now. This only happens once every 14 years, so I hope you guys feel it and don't pretend like you don't. But unless you actually are clean on your morals, as few vices as possible, the more I have that and do these esteemable acts, waking up early, I feel good about myself. Make my bed, I feel good about myself. Work out, I feel great. Went to work when I don't want to. I used to work from home. Now I gotta go into work. I don't want to, but I did it. And I feel better and better and good. And now I can hear that still small voice of God in my conscience clearly, because I'm not cheating on my chick. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking weed. I'm not stealing. I'm not slanging like I did for 20 years from 16 to 26 selling weed. You know, we made bank back then, but now it's not profitable, but still. I remember I sold crack one time for 3 or 4 weeks and couldn't take it when they came back all twacked out. We always said that was for white boys back then, but man, when they came back, I just felt bad. I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't feel bad about selling weed. I was just sharing weed with my friends. But, you know, sharing this, something that comes around with good karma, You know, there's no such thing as doing good karma. You're supposed to do what the fuck you're supposed to do, and that's the real you.